Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we have a fantastic video because we're going to be talking about the absolute favourite, most famous family on YouTube, and that is the Inghams, because you know they're so brilliant. They have actually gone and bought another vehicle. I don't really know what else to say about that right now. Another vehicle, because they can. So let's get into this video and let's talk about it, because I know you want to.
See you kids, say bye to me. Bye, I love you. Say bye-bye. Bye. Have fun, Izzy. Have fun. Good morning, iFam. Welcome to today's vlog. It's a bit of a... What? Where's the light gone? The thing when you're driving is 1 minute it's sunny, the next it's shade and you can't do anything about it. So today is a bit of an exciting day for us, I'm not gonna lie. We should definitely vlog this, right?
Yeah, we have to.
Don't want to.
The only vloggers are we're not gonna have anything to film today, if not.
So basically we bought something in December? January? I can't remember when it was.
It was just before we went to Norway.
So it was in like December, January time.
Do tell us what this mythical, mysterious purchase was that you can't actually remember when it was that you bought it. It can't be that special if it, it slipped your memory. Was it December? Was it January? Was it the other day? Who knows?
And we didn't vlog about it at the time because we know that some people don't like that. You don't like it. We get a lot of hate for it and a lot of opinions, and it just wasn't worth the stress for us at the time. It was just after Christmas.
So you did know that it was wrong then? Even though you didn't vlog about it at the time, you did actually know that it was wrong, and you're afraid now to tell everybody about it.
Yeah, and we didn't vlog about it. We actually did vlog for our own memories, but it's not something we shared at the time.
Sarah, you vlogged it for your own memories. What a lovely memory to have. A day trip to Donny. Lovely memories. Anyway, you didn't share it. You vlogged it for your own memories. You didn't share it to the world. So how come then, Sarah, that I have obtained exclusive footage of this transaction, this trip to find this motorhome? Exclusive footage coming right up.
About this van, is this the one with the electric compressors itself?
Sorry, Sarah, I just had to capture this image for posterity. Please continue with your speech now.
To check. Oh, it's windy. It's got a full length on it. So this is the awning here, and it's the full length of this mega truck van. It actually does look like a bit of a truck. 2 minutes, Jace. 2 seconds. Look at the size. Look at this thing. Is it big? Does it feel big? You've got blooming ladders to get in. That's massive.
Well, I want to get in front.
You want to get in too? Go on then, hold on to this handle here, look.
The lever for the seat must be on that side.
I'll have a look in a second while Jace
And
gets
it's
in.
got huge storage behind the seat as well, like for magazines or cups.
Go on,
It's got
Darren.
loads of like buttons and stuff down here that I've they look well scary.
Whoa! Oh my gosh, the van looks massive from back here. That looks so big. Chris is just chatting the chat. I don't know what he's talking about around there. Something about the van technicalities. We've just been and had a look around a couple of other vans, but then they're not as nice as this one. There is another one that sleeps 8, but it's very dark inside. Like it's not like what's this wood called? Like an oak. It's more like I can't think of the word. It's a darker wood basically, and the seats are not grey. They're cream, but not more like a yellowy cream. It's just not as nice, and the bed layout at the back is much smaller, so it's just the two and not the black bit in the middle, which is what the guy said because he makes these vans. The people that had this before us, it's only ever had one other family. They were a family of 7 as well with a baby, and they co-slept, which is why they wanted the extra block making for the middle. So that's pretty cool to know. that this was also had by a family of 7, and then the bathroom was like, it wasn't black and nice like this one, it was really old, or older should I say. So this one's definitely the nicest one. There is some even bigger vans, like huge ones, but Chris would need a different license to get one of those ones. And like I said before, maybe they're a bit too big, but this is the view from here. We're just on the 3 seats now. This one's forward a bit, we can't work it out going back. There we go, that's the van that we've been to look at today. I definitely do like this van. It's not too big, which is a good thing. I like the beds, I like the bedroom, I like that there's another bed up there, like the bed space is amazing. In this van it's like one of the best that we've ever seen, especially because like Jace gets his own bed, and
Can you sit in the top, John?
and also Mila will have a bed as well. Mila will also have.
So yeah, that was exclusive footage obtained on the sly somehow. I don't know how, but that happened at the beginning of January. So just in case Sarah gets a bit confused again about when it was that they bought it, when they went to see it, what actually happened, it was the beginning of January. Okay, Sarah, January.
About doing. In fact, after this, I'll insert, a bit later on, I'll insert a clip of when we surprised Isla, because she came with us when we went and paid for it in January before we left for our Arctic trip. Okay, we're about to show Isla the RV. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Open. It's so cool, isn't it? It looks so much bigger in real life, doesn't it? Oh my God. They have seen pictures, but yeah, of course, come on. Do you like it?
It's so big.
Do you like it?
I love it.
So that was a clip of Isla being surprised by the van when they went to pay for the van. So what happened was they went to view a van at the beginning of January and presumably put a deposit down for it, and then towards the end of January they went to pay for it. Question that I have, okay, is when did this actually happen? When did you have time to do this? The timelines seem a little bit askew, but I think it overall paints a picture of Sarah lying to everybody, because this following clip, this shows when the day that Isla picked up that jacket that she's wearing in that clip, when they went to the Go Outdoors store. This happened a few days before they left for the Arctic.
Oh, I'm fully ready! That's right, Isla.
I'm sweating. I just need some gloves.
Oh my gosh.
After they went to Go Outdoors and Isla bought her jacket, they then had a day off, which I guess could have been the time when they went to pay for the motorhome. The next day was Chris's insane Amazon haul, and the day after that it was just the day before they left for the Arctic. So there wasn't much of a window for you actually to do this. You know, I'm thinking that the timelines are a little bit off. I don't think the Go Outdoors haul or the vlog itself was filmed on the day that you said it was filmed. You then took an unexpected day off for no reason, and you know, I just feel like around that time a lot of clips were just sort of bundled together, and everybody was expected to believe that you were doing these things, and just not. In actual fact, what you were actually doing was buggering off to the Arctic without anybody knowing.
Well, the reason we're actually filming it is because we daily vlog. It's taking up our day today because we're going to do the handover find out how it all works. It's going to take a good few hours. But when we go out in this and we use it, you guys are going to want to know, like, why are they in a completely different vehicle? What's going on? Is that yours? Have you rented it? And there's just going to be questions. So it's really hard to like keep things, you can't really keep things a secret forever when you daily vlog, because we're using it and you guys are going to be like, what? So that's why we're showing it today.
Sarah. Oh, isn't that lovely? That's why you need to show it, because you daily vlog, and we're going to find out eventually, and there's going to be questions, right? People are going to notice that you've got this huge, big motorhome that's unaccounted for. Everybody notices everything, don't we? We're all, you know, special little goblins, and we notice everything. But you know what your speech doesn't actually address is the fact that people would have a right, you know, you're being all moralistic about how, you know, you've got to show this thing because you daily vlog and you can't hide it forever, and people are going to say words, you know, people are not going to be happy about you spending money and things like that. But you know what actually happened in the week before you went away? You know, you spent £93,000 on a motorhome. You spent £3,000 or so on 3 MacBooks. And this was just after Christmas, bear in mind. So yeah, people were gonna have a little bit of you know, something to say. So don't come across as all high and mighty and all like, you know, Sarah about it. When you spent all that money, obviously people would have things to say, and rightly so.
And it's a massive achievement, man. We're buzzing about it.
And we are really excited about it.
It's a massive achievement. How is it an achievement? You bought a vehicle. Well, you've not bought vehicles before, Chris. No? You bought plenty of vehicles before. In fact, this is your 5th one that you currently own in your vicinity. It's an achievement. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about that.
What are we telling them now? No, I'm not telling you now. We'll just wait. So we're on our way now to the appointment. We've just dropped Isabel off. She's going out for the day.
Has she? Has she really? Where's she gone, Sarah? Where's she gone? She's gone to see her friends, the ones that she has snubbed for the past month since she's been back from the Arctic. Has she kept in touch while she was away? Isabel, if you're watching this, you can thank me later, you know. If it wasn't for me bringing it up constantly, you know, your parents wouldn't have suggested, oh, Isabel, go and see, you may as well go and see your friends, because, you know, people are talking and they're saying you don't have friends, so, you know, you may as well go and see them just to shut them up. You know, if it takes the haters or the trolls to give your kids a better life, then don't complain.
She's just been dropped off at the train station and we're heading to our handover appointment now to pick up a purchase that we bought in January. Jace is getting a little lesson on how to put petrol in a car. Bless him.
Oh, bless him. Oh, isn't that cute? 4-year-old Jace has been taught how to play with petrol. How to put petrol in a pump petrol into a car, and, you know, combined with the knowledge of how to turn on gas and fire, play with fire and everything else, you know, he's almost ready to have an ASBO. Right, seriously, you are absolutely insane, both of you. Imagine teaching your kids, your 4-year-old child, how to put petrol into a car, how to play with, you would, I'm sorry. I'm not laughing out of, joviality. Obviously, it's not funny. But these idiots think that it is a father-son bonding session of sorts. It's ridiculous. I can imagine your faces when the person over the tannoy came. Can Mr. Ingham stop teaching the child how to play with petrol? But the thing is, you'll have probably said to Jace, "Oh, Jace, you hear that IFAM? That IFAM says hello, Jace." It's ridiculously. It continues to blow my actual mind how stupid you can actually be. And the worst thing of it all is I'm not even surprised anymore when it happens. I'm not surprised. It didn't shake me up because I was like, yeah, Inghams, yeah, makes sense. Idiots, both of you.
He said he was feeling a little bit sick on that car drive, which he hasn't said for a long time. He did have travel sickness a while back and he was sick quite often, but he's not been sick in the in a vehicle at all for probably over a year, I think, maybe a year-ish, something like that. So Chris said, I'll get him out of the car at the petrol station, give him some fresh air.
We just shut this up.
There we go. There we go, Mila. The worst part about petrol, you have to go in and pay. Plus a big baby and me are going off today.
That's right. Off you toddle. Take your child into the safety of the shop, because I'm not going to say any more about that. But Sarah, you talked there about the cost of petrol. It's funny that you just bought a huge motorhome which takes in a lot per gallon. A huge cost it's going to be in comparison to even the van which you used to complain about. So, not thought about this too well, have you?
Look how cute Jace looks in his little jeans. So cute. Mila. Jace pretty much never ever wears jeans because, number one, they're just not comfortable for little boys. I mean, maybe they are some boys, but I just feel like restrictive jeans or joggers, I know which I'd rather be wearing, especially as a active 4-year-old. But also because I really struggle to find jeans that actually fit Jace. Those ones that he's got on, I swear they're like 12 to 18 months. I need to check, but
this is the only time I'm going to mention this, but you do realise that he's 4, right? I'm just saying he's, 12 to 18 months. Seems a little bit excessively,
Oh! He is home. This is definitely a boy.
Boy, yeah?
It's a boy. It's Ollie. One life, live it. Van. Oh my gosh. I am literally I can't, but it's almost the roof of the house. This thing is huge. Look how tall it is. I can't believe it. I can't believe it goes 2 stories.
Well, Sarah, who in their right mind would actually want an eyesore like that right in front of the living room windows? I'm just saying, you paid £700,000 for that house and you intentionally block the view from anything just on purpose. You've now got, it's not just your view either, it's the neighbours as well. They've paid a lot of money for their houses, and up pops Steptoe and Son in the, with their knackers yard, just with all the vehicles in the world. You've got your new RV, you've got your van, you've got your caravan, you've got your Mercedes minibus, and you've also still got your Range Rover. All those cars, and not one of them are in the garage. The garage, you've got like, what is it, a 2 or 3 space garage, and you haven't put any of the vehicles in there. It's it looks ridiculous. I'm not joking. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry. In actual fact, here's a little insight. You remind me of when I was growing up, right? Next door to my house, we had this like really odd kind of woman who lived there. She was a little bit lonely and stuff, but in her front garden there lay a really old car. It was just like, it was an old car. I don't remember what kind of car it was. It was just old. But it was always just in the garden, just there, and it always had it was just full of bales of hay. That's all I remember. Straw and hay. That's what your garden reminds me of for some reason. I'm sorry, but it does.
It goes all the way, oh my gosh, it's massive. The girls are inside, so excited to, obviously Isabel's not here and Isla's already seen it, but Esme hasn't seen it. And she's really excited to see it, so we're just putting like the power on and everything, and then we should bring Esme out on her own, because she's not seen it.
Yep, you should bring Esme out on her own indeed. She's not seen it, she's not even asked for pictures of it. Now you should take a hint, Sarah. You first put a deposit down on this motorhome back in January, the beginning of January, and your daughter's not asked to see a picture of it since then. She doesn't want to see it. She's not that bothered. I mean, she's 14 years of age, right? Nearly 14. And what's happened here is she's been up in her room. She's walked down. She's noticed out of the corner of the window that there's a huge motorhome outside. She's had a look out and she's thought, yeah, no, it was pretty big, right? So I may as well go down and have a look at that. You know, what she hasn't done is think, right, better get my best clothes on, let's go downstairs, get ready for the big reveal and everything. It's ridiculous. She's 14, she's not bothered. She'll spend some time in that motorhome, but she's not bothered enough to even ask to see pictures of it. Anyway, this is ridiculous. What's going to happen now is we're going to fast forward to the end where Isabel absolutely did come home from seeing her friends today, and she's got the surprise of her life waiting for her.
Okay, we had dinner. We picked Isabel up from the train station. And now it's absolutely pouring it down with rain. Quick! And now we're about to show Isabel the beast. Oh my gosh, it looks so good right now. Okay. Can't see anything anyway.
Can you see Isabel on the camera even? Kinda. Okay.
Ready?
1, 2,
3.
Oh. Boom.
Oh my gosh, it's massive up there.
Told you.
It's so big, isn't it?
And there we have it, everybody. The absolute most miraculous student that the Inghams have ever seen. Isabel has managed, this just shows her intelligence levels, I guess, isn't it? She's managed to come home from seeing her friends. She has walked up the driveway, past the big, massive thing that's there, in through the door, went upstairs, did her own thing, came back down, had to close her eyes, and she was shocked. She was actually shocked that there was this huge motorhome in the way that she happened to bypass as she walked past. Oh my word. It was... How... I'm sorry, but how does the iFam actually buy any of this shit? I mean, we all know it's all staged, right? But for that scenario to actually happen, you'd actually have to be thick as fuck to believe it. I'm sorry. Not just a child. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my word. Sorry for my language there. So, there we go. There we have it. The Inghams have added to their family of however many it is. So I've no more words. I feel so sorry for your neighbours, and you know, I don't say that lightly. I mean, I really would not like to live next to a house with so many eyesores in. I mean, they are, come on, you can't tell me that they're not eyesores, especially that huge motorhome. It's right there, and it's not the only thing there though, is it? It's like that there's so many of them. Oh my word. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and comment everything you want to comment down below, because it helps me out and it helps you out and it helps them out. Well, it doesn't help them out, but anyway, until next time, I'll see you again. Take care, have a lovely day, and bye bye.